Located at 1000 Main Street in the heart of downtown historic Springfield lies Southside Drug Company, which has delivered hometown-friendly service since 1919. They offer compression stocking fittings, nebulizers, monthly care packs, get your medication rolled into strips or perforated packs, and free delivery within city limits. My favorite healthy cafe for breakfast and lunch. Weekdays, go in, try their real fruit blueberry smoothie. Store hours, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Visit SouthsideDrugCo.com. Be sure to tell them Lee Marie sent you.
It's the news.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
And they're going to be coming in as well. So, but first, I wanted to see if I could get a hold of the bluegrass caller for that. So we're going to call him and see if that works. Danny, can you hear us? All right, we're going to give Danny a call and see if he can pick on up. But in the meantime, I will tell you about this event. And this is a square dance at Murph's Country Music Barn in Cedar Hill. And that address is 3336 Winters Road in Cedar Hill. And Danny Campbell is going to be the caller. And Kathy Kuhn is going to be on fiddle. And, of course, we're going to have some other great musicians as well. So the doors open at 6, and at 6:30 is when the square dance lesson will begin. And then at 7:30, the band is going to be playing music for you to square dance to. So this isn't something that Murph's usually does. So that's why I wanted to make sure that you were aware that it is this coming Saturday, the 13th of January. So if you have any other questions, Murph's Country Music Barn has a really good Facebook page with all of the details. It's only $9 for adults to get in. Kids 6 to 12 years old are only $6, and the kids under 6 are free. So I wanted to make sure that you were aware of that, and I was going to see if I could get Danny on the phone, but I don't really know that I can. So that's okay. We will maybe try it back later and see. Danny? Okay, we'll try back later on that. All right, in the meantime, let's bring Cutter and Cash and the Kentucky Grass back in here because I just can't get enough of them. And I am wearing, all right, there we are. And they're going to, if you miss any of Laverne's show, you really need to go and watch that whole thing because they were absolutely fantastic. And I'm not going to go over all the same stuff that that they went over. So make sure that you tune into that and watch that because you will hear a lot of introductory stuff that about them and starting out and their personal information that that you won't probably necessarily hear on my show. So make sure that you do that. All right, so let me see if we're situated here. Awesome, very cool. Oh, there is a little camera issue there. This camera needs to be straightened out. So I will do that. In the meantime, why don't you guys, let's see here. Yeah, we're a little bit crooked. Okay, so we have Cutter and Cash and Brennan.
That's right.
All right, so can you tell them a little bit about yourself while I go and fix that?
Well, Brennan, where you want to start being that you're the... Oh, no, Cash, you can start, I guess. Okay. Then I've done most of the talking today. What have you got to say? Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm 14 years old, and we're all from Marion, Kentucky, so there's one checked off. I play the mandolin, and I sing lead vocals and harmony vocals.
You get that high tenor going on, don't you? You can get way up there, especially on that Mule Skinner blues and that sort of thing. I like to hear old Cash sing. I'm Cutter Singleton. I'm 17 years old and kind of take front man of the group, I guess. That's what I call it anyway. I like to have that spot. But play rhythm guitar most of the time for the group and sing lead vocal. And, of course, then there's Cream Corn over here. That's what I call him. There's old Brennan Cruz.
Yep, I'm Brennan Cruz. I'm 33 years old from Marion, Kentucky, and I live across the street from the boys right here. So it makes for a pretty nice arrangement on getting together for practicing and stuff like that.
Good. Pretty easy. And even get together on stuff not practicing. That's right. We get into all kind of stuff.
That's right.
That's the great part about it.
All the fun.
Contact info, website,
Yeah, we do have a Facebook page. We do. Yeah, you can go on there, Cutter and Cash and the Kentucky Grass. You can find out where we're going to be at, and you can come see us anytime. You can learn all about what we're doing, what we got going on. We make posts on there pretty often. You can see where we're coming to you, and if we are, and if we ain't, I hope you get us booked on there. We'd like to do that for you. And we got a website, cutaroundcash.com. That's another place you can look to see where we're going to be at. Got all kind of stuff coming up. We'll probably talk about that. We talked about that just a little bit earlier, but we might mention it again. Last week we booked about 8 or 10, I believe. So it was a big week for us, going all over the place, and we're excited because this is what we love doing. We love playing bluegrass music. Absolutely love it, and we're able to do it most of the time, and that's what we enjoy.
Okay, all right. I think we got our technical difficulties.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay, all right. So I have to tell you, I have my Jerusalem Ridge T-shirt on.
I like
There you
that.
go.
Yes.
You see that? And I wanted to show you that because that is the last time that I saw you guys.
Is that right?
It is. And it actually was on the Gospel Sunday,
Yep.
which was my favorite day of the festival.
Oh, it's a good day up there. Good day at the
Yeah.
A
festival.
lot of fun.
That was awesome. And that is when I really got to hear you guys. I mean, I've seen you before.
Well,
but
sure.
I'm always volunteering for something or, helping out. And so I never get to really sit down and concentrate, But there, I was on vacation.
You was listening. Now you was there to hear bluegrass.
Yes. And so we sat there the whole Sunday, and I was just so inspired.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I just can't tell you enough about how amazing that day was. And also, just your voices, I'm just like, man, I got to get these guys in the studio. So when Laverne said she had a Wednesday wide open, I'm like, all right.
There we go. We got her booked. So
All right, this is what we're doing.
We're excited.
And I have to tell you something too, because that day was an inspiration for us here. Because at WSGI, we were playing a mixture of music, and after that festival, I said, you know what, we really need to play good old gospel.
I agree. I like it. That's the best stuff right there.
Yeah, because nobody's really doing that. There's nothing wrong with modern praise.
No, yeah.
But a lot of people are already doing that.
Yep.
And nobody's doing what
Nobody's
we're
doing that.
doing.
You got
So,
something special.
That's right. So
And that's
we're-
my favorite gospel music.
So we're really excited to be able to do that. So starting January 1st, that's what we're going to be doing now. Is we're going to be playing gospel bluegrass. We're going to be playing Southern gospel hymns and
That's
Johnny
great.
Cash,
Yep.
Elvis, just old
Yep.
stuff that you won't hear on the normal
Right.
Christian stations.
So who's your favorite gospel group?
Oh gosh, well I can't even tell. I mean, there's so many. Like even that day, like I had never heard the Finley Boys before.
Finley River Boys, yeah.
And so I really loved them. But I mean, there's so many great old gospel songs that
Oh yes.
you can't even.
Oh yeah. I didn't know if you had a favorite quartet or if you got any of that sort of
Well,
stuff.
I
or-
will tell you something. I'm glad you brought that up because as far as, and this isn't bluegrass, but
Well, and yeah, I'm not talking bluegrass either. I know that's what we're here to do, but
Okay.
I'm just racking the brain, see
well,
what
one
you
of
got
the
in
best-
there.
One of the best shows that I saw last year was the Inspiration.
Oh yeah.
And they are coming to our town.
Is that right?
Tomorrow night.
Are you going?
Oh heck yeah! Yes, I saw them in July, and I was blown away because I had worked in the music industry for 25
Sure.
30 years,
Yeah.
and so I've seen 10,000 whatever concerts. That was like one of my favorite
Well,
nights.
good. How
They were
about
so-
that?
And the piano player.
Oh yeah.
Good night. So a lot of us are excited. So I might as well give that a little plug right now.
There you go.
So this coming Thursday night at Ebenezer Baptist Church in Greenbrier, not too hard to find. It's right off of Memorial Boulevard. Inspirations are playing. They're going to go on at 7, but the doors are open at 5:30 because they almost packed out the place last time. Matter of fact, I don't even know if there was any room left last time we
Huh.
were there. Yeah,
Well, that's
it was-
great.
Yeah, it was packed. And so it's a $10 suggested donation to get in. And then, of course, they'll do a love offering as well to handle their travel expenses, since they're not from around here. They're not too far, but, but still we want to make sure they come back lots because they really were great. So if you don't have plans for this Thursday night at 7 p.m., please consider to go to see the Inspirations at Ebenezer Baptist Church in Greenbrier.
That's it. Well, that'd be neat. That'd be real neat.
I'm glad you brought that question up. I might have forgotten to invite
Plugged
you.
her right in
That's
there.
right,
There we
that's
go.
right,
There
that's
we
right.
go.
Awesome. And that's one thing. This show is called the Go Show.
Yep.
So one thing that we do is we really encourage families to get out there and go and make memories.
Well, that's great. That's a great thing. It really is.
So we tell them unplug, put the electronics at home,
Yep.
get out and enjoy life.
Well, and speaking of Jerusalem Ridge, there you got your shirt. That reminded me, we're going to be up there again this year. They've just booked us back, so we'll be back up there on Friday night, Saturday night and Sunday night.
All
3
right.
days of Jerusalem Ridge. All 3 days we'll be there. So come see us.
All right, that just made up my mind then, because I wasn't positive I was going to go, but now I am.
Yep, you gotta go. You gotta go. Yep.
That is awesome.
Friday night, I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything or not. We'll get a little bit of a secret out here. Of course, that Friday night is Bill Monroe's birthday. And so they're going to have a big Bill Monroe birthday celebration up there, and all the mandolin pickers are going to come up there, and they're going to play some Bill Monroe tunes, just the mandolins. So that'll be kind of neat. Friday we'll play 2 shows, and then on Sunday do a gospel set like we always do. So it'll be a fun show. We're excited about that.
That is awesome. Very cool. Very good information. You heard it here first, probably.
That's about right.
Awesome. Okay, and do you know the dates of that? And you can look that up.
Let me look here.
While you look it up, I'm going to do one of our sponsor breaks because we do have some of those to do. So hold on one second. We're going to do a station break real quick here, and then we'll come back and finish talking about that.
In the heart of Springfield Square, former location of Birdette's Tea Shop, lies Curated Collections, a unique furnishing boutique which not only carries absolutely beautiful accent pieces, but also houses one of our area's top designers, Carol Carter. Come meet Carol and find out how she can customize your home. Frame a view, soften a room, add depth, dimension, and interest. With a large line of upholstery fabrics, she can restyle and recover any piece of furniture. She does custom draperies, pre-made panels, Roman shades, and more. Store hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Curated Collections is located at 618 South Main Street, Springfield, Tennessee. For more information, call 615-681-0029. Be sure to tell them Lee Marie sent you.
We are back in the studio with Cutter, Cash, and Brennan from Cutter and Cash and the Kentucky Grass. We are so glad that they joined us. And in case you didn't know, they were also on Miss Laverne's show as well the previous hour. So glad that you guys are here. All right, we started talking about Jerusalem Ridge because it's never too early to start planning those kind of things. So what you got there?
The dates for the Jerusalem Ridge Festival in Rosine, Kentucky?
Rosine, Kentucky, just up there out of Beaver Dam. On the home place of Bill Monroe, right there where he was born and raised.
Bluegrass started.
That's it.
September 13th through the 15th, so that's 13, 14, and 15.
The 13th, Friday, they're going to have a big Bill Monroe birthday celebration. That's the 13th. Then on the 14th, have a big old regular day of full of bluegrass music. We'll be playing twice up there. Then on Sunday, come up there for a strictly gospel show from all the bands. So it'll be a great weekend.
I'd say a little bit of preaching in between there.
Yeah, they have some preaching up there and a lot of good camping, and all kind of fun stuff goes on up there on high top Jerusalem Ridge is what they always say. So that right there in Rosine, Kentucky, where bluegrass was born. So kind of a neat place right there. You're on the sacred ground of bluegrass.
Yes, and I went this year. My family actually had gone to the Kilgore Festival.
Yep.
And they won a couple passes.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, good.
So that was a big reason why we trekked up there to go. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was just blown away.
Well, we'll be there again this year. So
that's awesome. So much talent. I mean, if you don't come away from that inspired. And I'm glad you mentioned the preaching too, because that was an amazing sermon that day as well.
It was
just right there, and I met so many wonderful people as well. And I was talking with some of them, and they're like, "Hey," because I said we're trying to get a gospel bluegrass station going, and so they're like, "Oh, let us know." And so now this time when I go back, I'll take our flyers and be like, "Hey, you can tune in, anywhere in the world. You can go on the app or on the
that's pretty neat.
The Facebook page.
That's impressive. You can do a thing like that,
Yeah. So anyways, now I know that you guys were talking about, I was listening on the way here, and Laverne and you guys were talking about, college versus not college and career and all that. And so I wanted to tell you something. Okay.
All right, well, tell us.
This does go along with that. Okay. If God has given you the talent and the desire in your heart for something, don't listen to what other people say.
That's exactly right. Hey, you're exactly right.
And I'll tell you why. I always loved the music industry and the entertainment industry. But I was like, I listened to people that said, you can't make a living at that. And so I racked up some degrees and some school loans. I got a bachelor's degree in psychology, a master's in public administration, a master's in American government. I did all my coursework for a PhD. And then an opportunity in the entertainment world came up, and I took it and I quit.
Oh, man.
I know. And all my teachers, everybody's like, hello, like, why? And I'm like, this is why. And
That's what you want to do.
That's what I wanted to do. And I ended up teaching over 10,000 people how to swing dance.
Well, that's pretty neat.
Yeah,
really neat.
And we did a bunch of shows. This was in California. And we did a whole bunch of shows.
So is that where you're originally from?
It is Southern California.
Really?
Yeah. So we did a ton of shows. I can't even tell you how many shows we did. We were in lots of movies, music videos, whatever. And it was so much fun. I loved it.
Well, sure, that sounds pretty neat. So that's where you come from.
That's where I come from. So when I came here, I thought I was going to do dancing, but I told the Lord, I'm open to anything. And he said, Laverne. And I'm like, Laverne, that's not a ministry, because I was looking for a ministry at the time. He said, yes, it is. I'm like, all right. So I started just helping her book book different groups. And then one day the station manager said, you should have your own show. And I'm like, I can't. I'm not techie at all. You guys already saw that. I'm not techie. And he's like, no, you can do it. And so all right. And so I've been doing it ever since I was 3 years ago.
Huh.
And I love radio now.
Well, that's great.
Nothing I was prepared
really
for.
Neat.
And now I'm meeting all these amazing artists that I'm so inspired to just start singing now and do my own band too.
Well, yeah, do it. Might as well. You wear many hats. Might as well throw another one in there too. So.
But anyways, you guys are, a big part of that. You're an inspiration to so many people.
Well, thank you.
I love the fact that you brought that up. That college is not for everyone.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, but you got to have people that can go there. You got to
Exactly.
have people.
And like you said, there's certain professions,
Yep.
that have to have that. But there's certain professions you don't need it.
That's exactly right. Well, and I believe that God gives everybody a gift. I believe that everybody's got different gifts, different characteristics and attributes, things like that. And if you don't use what He's give you, He'll take it away from you. And so I think we might as well use it and have fun with it, because we enjoy what He's given us. So
Right.
take it and run with it is what I say.
Yeah. So I heard a little bit of your history, but when did you know I have a really cool voice?
Well, I mean, I didn't start singing, and we didn't start singing together until just 5 or 6 years ago. I started out playing the banjo. That's what I want to do. I still do play banjo. I love the banjo. I really do. So started out whenever I was 4 years old, heard banjo. I heard Earl Scruggs, fighting Scruggs, and the Foggy Mountain Boys, they was doing a Ballad of Jed Clampton, the old Beverly Hillbillies theme song. And so I heard that on the radio, and I said, oh my gosh, what is that? That's bluegrass music. So took off playing it. And so ever since I was 4, right at turning 5, I knew bluegrass music is what I want to do.
Nice, awesome. Well, I tell you, something in the Jerusalem Ridge. But when I heard you talking, I was like, what is that voice? That voice is just it's gold. I mean, all of you guys just ooze talent.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
And your voices together too. And I know it's like the sibling thing.
Blood harmony is what they call it. Yep.
Yeah. But I know you guys are just gonna be rocking this world.
Well, I appreciate that. We enjoy. We get into some fun stuff. We love what we do. We really do.
In our dream.
Oh, that is awesome. And I know, Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. That is going to be huge.
Well, I appreciate that. We're pretty proud of
It's
it.
going to go number 1.
We're excited. That'd be all right with us.
I'm going to say right now it's going to be a crossover on the pop charts number 1.
That's a little far now, don't you think?
Come on now. Speak it into existence.
There we go.
right?
There we go.
All right. We're going to do a station break right now, but you are listening to Cutter, Cash, and Brennan from Cutter and Cash and the Kentucky Grass. And we're so glad that they are here today. But right now, let's go ahead and hear from another one of our local sponsors.
Hi there, this is Tom Fox, and my family and I are the new owners at the UPS store in Springfield, Tennessee. We can help you with all your packing and shipping needs. I have our assistant manager, Daniel Sweeten, here with me, who's one of the friendly faces greeting you when you come in. Tell us about the print shop, Daniel.
We're a one-stop print shop for all your personal and business needs. We can copy, print, scan, finish, and do just about anything you can imagine we can print. We also do wide format printing such as blueprints, yard signs, banners, and we also do business cards, flyers, invitations, and booklets.
Our hours are 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 Saturday, and noon to 5 on Sunday.
Our shredding service is normally $1.59 a pound. This month we're slashing it in half to 79 cents a pound. We also have 20% off our wide format printing for the entire month.
We're located next to HD Hills at 513 Memorial Boulevard. Just look for the blue awning. Come by and see us, as it's always a great day at the UPS store.
In the heart of Springfield Square, former location of Bird Edge Tea Shop,
we are
live.
back in studio. And, it'd be really fun if I was asking them about, their big release, their future number 1 song, Mama Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys. is going to be officially released on the 19th? On the 19th, okay. And I was just saying, hey, we should have a single release party. It'd be really fun to do it at Murph's.
What we got here? What's this say?
So this is Murph's. Murph's is having a square dance this coming
Oh, well, isn't
Saturday.
that fun?
But, we could arrange to do a
I
party
bet,
there.
boy, you're dead set on a big party, aren't you? How about that big square dance Saturday, January the 13th? How about this from 6 to 10:30? That's all right. $9 for adults and $6 for kids 6 to 12. That's at Murph's Country Music Barn. That's look right here in awful close by, Cedar Hill, Tennessee, 3336 Winters Road. You can call and reserve that number 615-505-2390 for the big square dance. That is pretty neat. Well, somebody ought to have some fun right there.
So anyway, check your calendar. I'm just putting a bug out there that if you aren't doing anything on the 20th, we can have a big old party
down at Murph's Country Music Barn.
I'll arrange it all.
I bet you could, couldn't you?
You could go on up on stage and do a couple songs if you want.
You really are a big party planner, aren't you?
I'm just saying it. Just
Well, it might work. It might work.
I mean, we could turn on a whole new group to you. See,
there we go.
They have dances every Saturday.
Well, that's great. That really is.
They have regular.
And that's a pretty neat thing. You don't see a square dance
You
often.
don't see it a whole lot anymore.
So that's another thing we want to bring back.
Yeah, that's pretty neat stuff.
Yeah, because right now Murph's does every Saturday. They just kind of do country and oldies, and they have line dancing and different stuff like that. But just in November, they started a once a month square dance.
Wasn't that nice?
November and December, and then this will be our third one this coming Saturday. So hopefully the roads here won't be too scary. I saw we got some single digits coming. Did you see that?
I know, we're afraid. I was worried about that.
Are you guys, how far, are you like an hour above us about?
We're about 2.5 hours from you.
2.5. Okay.
Yeah, and we're to the west. We're
Oh, so you had quite a drive this morning.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. We got up about 2 o'clock and come down. So we left about 4, and that put us in time. Went down to the big golden arches down at the world famous McDonald's and ate us a big old breakfast, and then come over here to the station. So we've had us a good day so far.
Oh, well, I am so glad that you guys made that trek here. And
we're glad to be here. This is really quite an honor. We're glad to be on your station. And we love to do this sort of thing. This is just right up our alley. We enjoy it. We really do.
You can get some fun little clips from it,
Yeah, that's the great part about it. You can do that sort of thing with it. So we appreciate it.
Awesome. So what advice do you have for people who are listening, or especially like young kids, what advice do you have for them to get started? Like, what's the best advice that you could give them?
Well, I mean, first thing, you just got to take it and run with it. If you want to do it, you'll know you want to do it. Do it. That's the first thing. And once you start doing it, you'll fall in love with it. That's the big thing. You got to fall in love with it. Fall in love with each piece of music, because if you don't love it, you don't have no reason to contribute anything into it or put any effort into it. Practice. You got to practice a whole lot. But all that, you just get better with time.
And don't let anybody tell you can't do it.
That's right.
Amen.
That's exactly right.
That is awesome.
And don't give up. If you're real discouraged there at the start, it'll click, and you'll start loving it and loving it even more. And I remember that day it clicked.
Yeah, and you think it's just so easy, whenever you first start playing, you just think it'll come right to you, and it doesn't. It doesn't work that way. It's something you got to put effort in, and if you love it, you'll do the effort. You'll make sure and put it in. So make sure you know you love it before you invest all that time for nothing. But you'll know if you love it or not, and we love it. We absolutely love the music. I mean, it's just so much fun to us. We just absolutely love it, and that's what keeps us going. If we didn't love it, we wouldn't be doing it. We wouldn't be sitting here now. You know what? We could be doing something else we enjoy. Right. So if you think you have a desire to play music, play it. You definitely want to do that, because it's fun. Oh my gosh, we get it. It's some fun stuff. We get to go travel all around the country and go meet all these great people. Well, just like you, great people, and get to meet on great opportunities to be on a station like this that plays good music. It's just really neat, the things we get to do. We're very blessed, and we're proud of the things we get to do.
Mm-hmm. I love that you said. Make sure you love it.
Well, and that is true. You've got to.
Because whatever you go into, and like I had a guest on not too long ago, one of the legislators, actually, Sabi Kumar, and we were talking about, internships and things like that. And we said, it's so important, if you think you want to go into an industry or something, go and shadow for a little bit.
Well, sure.
Sure. Because so many people go and they get some degree, and then they're like, oh, no, I didn't really want to do that. you know.
Yep.
So what a better way to, get to know if you like it. And like you said, it is so much fun.
Oh my gosh, it's great. It is so much fun.
It is the best music. And same thing with like the inspirations this Thursday. You got to go out there because it is nothing but fun. Like it was,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
I love that. I love gospel music. Love the great
Now,
stuff.
what are some of your favorite gospel songs to play?
Oh gosh, we
all
got
the
all
Happy
kinds of-
Goodmans.
We love the Happy Goodman stuff. We listen to a lot
Ah.
of that coming down here today. Love the old gospel stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to play one for our listeners?
Well, we can. Yeah, we can do one. Tell you what, we'll do a little bit of the Eastern Gate.
Ah, okay.
That was-
While you get ready, I'm going to play our last sponsor break just so we get that going here. And Southside Drugstore, let's hear about them.
Located at 1000 Main Street in the heart of downtown historic Springfield lies Southside Drug Company, which has delivered hometown-friendly service since 1919. They offer compression stocking fittings, nebulizers, monthly care packs, get your medication rolled into strips of perforated packs, and free delivery within city limits. My favorite healthy cafe for breakfast and lunch. Weekdays, go in, try their real fruit blueberry smoothie. Store hours, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Visit SouthsideDrugCo.com. Be sure to tell them Lee Marie sent you. Located.
All right, we are back in studio, and we're going to hear a gospel song from Cutter Cash and Brennan. Are you guys ready?
I think so. This is one, whenever we release our EP, it'll be coming out before too long after we release the single. This is one we're going to put on that EP, one entitled The Eastern Gate. Inside the Eastern Gate, then be ready, faithful pilgrims, lest with you it be too late. I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning. I'm inside the Eastern Gate over there. Oh, now I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning over there. Off to glory, linger near the Eastern Gate. For I'm coming in the morning, and you won't have long to wait. I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning, just inside the Eastern Gate over there. Well, now I'll meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning over there. Oh, the joys of that great meeting with the saints who for us wait. What a blessed happy meeting, all just inside the Eastern Gate. Now I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning, just inside the Eastern Gate over there. Now I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning. I said I'll meet you in the morning over there. I said I'll meet you in the morning over there. Eastern Gate.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. All right. Now, you said you had, an EP, a gospel EP?
EP, well, no, just a whole EP, and that's one of the numbers we put on it.
Ooh, okay. All right. Because I want to get some of your gospel stuff on the station.
We can get that one put on the rotation for you. We can get that one into. That'd be good. We appreciate that.
Awesome. And T was watching. T is also in a band, and he is actually a promoter, and he just said, They sound great.
Well, thank you very much, T. We appreciate that.
So, yeah, T will be there tomorrow night at the Inspirations. He's responsible for bringing them to town. So
That's great.
I think he needs to bring you guys.
Well, yeah, that'd be great. That'd
Do
be
you
great.
have any spots left for the year?
Oh
Like-
yeah, we can certainly squeeze something in. We always can make room for something. So
All right. Now, do you ever go to Authentic Coffee when you come in town?
we come to the coffee shop every now and then. You know, whenever we get a break, get a chance to. It's a fun place down there. It really is. It's just a fun old jam session. We like that sort of thing.
Right. And so those of you that don't know what we're talking about, every single Friday night, Authentic Coffee, which is on the border of kind of White House and Ridgetop, and every single Friday night, Bluegrass Jam, and not just in one room, oftentimes in 3.
Big deal down there. It's fun.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to go down there and just watch it. Get you a bologna sandwich. They got the best bologna sandwiches in with. My gosh, great bologna sandwich.
Last bottle of Coke.
Yep.
Yes. So that's and you'll be able to find a lot of amazing musicians down there,
Yes.
and a lot of people that are just cruising into Nashville, for another gig. They will stop there. So
That's it.
It's always fun. All right, what's the next song?
Well, you want to do us another one, Cash? Let's do a little bit one everybody knows. Do a little roll in. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back. And I'm gonna roll in my sweet baby's arms. I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around that shack till the mail train comes back, and I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I ain't gonna work on no railroad. Well, I ain't gonna work on no farming. I'm gonna lay around that shack till the mail train comes back, then I'll roll in my sweet baby's arms. I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around that shack till the mail train comes back, and I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I know that your parents don't like me. They throwing me away from your door. If I had my life to live over, I said I wouldn't even go there no more. 'Cause I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay round that shack till the mail train comes back, and I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. Where was you last Saturday night when I was lying in jail? Oh, you was walking them streets with another man, and you and me would know my baby. I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay round that shack till the mail train comes back, and I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. Rolling my sweet baby's arms there.
Awesome. That was so good.
Well, thank you.
Man, I am so excited to see you guys do a full show. Now, what is the closest full show for us right now?
I guess closest full show will be next. It'll be this Saturday night, Clarksville, Tennessee.
I can't go there. Square dance.
Dadgummit. Well, that's all right.
Okay,
Have fun
after
at your
that.
square dance.
Next one.
Well, that's at Spring Creek Baptist Church there in Clarksville. They start at 6 o'clock p.m. Then on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock a.m. Going to be at the same church at 10 o'clock there, do the Sunday morning sing on the Sunday.
So this Sunday?
That's right.
Okay, so
It's
this Sunday in Clarksville.
Clarksville Spring Creek
Ooh.
Baptist Church. Spring Creek Baptist Church.
All right, we can make that.
Well, that'll
All
work.
right.
Come see us if you can.
All right, in Clarksville.
In Clarksville.
I hope it's
Then-
a big church.
That'll work. Bring us all. So then after that, we've got a weekend off. Then we're Thursday, we're going to be in Spigma, down at the Big Spigma Award Show. Friday, we're in Spigma. Saturday, we're in Miami, Florida at the Everglades Bluegrass Festival. Sunday, we're in Sarasota, Florida at Sarasota Community Church. And that's from the 24th on up to the 28th, I believe, those dates there. So, big weekend there, and you can go to our Facebook page and website and find out where we're going to be and come see us if you can. So
Awesome. Very cool. So if you're not inspired now, that is great. So maybe we'll do one more song at the end. Would that be okay?
that'd be fine,
Okay.
yes.
In the meantime, though, since this is the Go Show, I do need to make you aware of a couple other things to go to. So I already told you that, okay, so this is Wednesday. You guys know that there's a lot of midweeks happening at all the local churches. We have a lot of great churches here. And, South Haven, just so many great ones, Lights Chapel. But tomorrow night, you better be at Ebenezer Baptist because the inspirations are going to be there and they will inspire you. I guarantee you. 7 p.m. Doors open at 5:30, and then also tomorrow there is a Improve Education in Robertson County meeting. That is at 6:30 at the Purpose Life Church, and that is at 805 Memorial Boulevard in Springfield. Again, that's if you're interested in improving education in Robertson County, and that is happening Thursday night, tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Okay, also this Friday morning at 8:30 a.m. is the monthly library board meeting right over there at the Stokes Brown Public Library. You want to make sure you enter on the side because the front door will be locked because the library doesn't open until 9. But you are welcome. The public is welcome to attend that library board meeting. So go ahead and go into the door on White Street at Stokes Brown Public Library. That is the library for our whole county. And then, of course, I know where I'll be seeing y'all this Saturday. If you're not at their gig, you'll be at the Square Dance at Murph's Country Music Barn in Cedar Hill. Again, you don't need any experience. You don't need a partner. We're going to be teaching a square dance lesson as long as the roads aren't too icy. I don't know. There's some pretty scary weather. If you haven't looked at the weather forecast in a while, you better look because I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're single digits.
I think that's right. And then up at home, we got some snow coming on
do you?
Sunday and Monday.
Okay,
so.
now are you in a colder area than we are? I guess you would.
It's about the same, really.
Yeah, maybe a couple degrees difference.
All right. And then another thing to mark on your calendar, it's not too early to mark the Kilgore Station Bluegrass Festival. So you can see the website kilgorestation.com, and the festival is May 17th to 18th. That's a Friday and Saturday. And if you haven't been to the Kilgore Festival, you really need to go. And you can also camp there.
You can, and we'll be there on the 18th.
You're going to be there on the 18th. Okay.
So come see us then.
All right. Excellent. And yeah, so that are some dates to add to your calendar. I always say I promise you some dates. And you can also go to my Lee Marie Facebook page. My profile picture is just a white circle that says put God at the center of everything. And a lot of times as I'm going through the calendar and I see events that I would like to tell you about, I just go ahead and share them on my Facebook page. So I don't need to mention all of them. But you can scan through that after you watch all the videos of... I was videotaping you during the Vern show.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, here's one other thing I should mention. Spanish classes, because those are starting up this month over at the Stokes Brown Public Library. So you can go get tested to see what level Spanish you are if you don't know. And that is on Tuesday, January 23rd at 6 p.m. And then the Spanish classes are going to start on Tuesday, January 30th. They're going to run through May 7th, and they are at 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. They're doing 3 levels of Spanish classes, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, and that's at the Stokes Brown Public Library, 405 White Street. The cost is $50. That includes your books. So that is something that you should know about. And there's, like I said, go to my Facebook page because I have listed a whole bunch of, I love that picture of you guys.
Well, thank you.
Her dress is just spectacular. Whose idea was it to get this dress?
I guess she found it somewhere.
Oh, my goodness. Will you tell Lily that is just spectacular? I love it.
We'll make sure and let her know.
And yesterday was National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day, so we do want to do a shout out to all of our law enforcement. Thank you so much for protecting us and keeping us all safe. All right, so what do you want to do now?
Well, I'll tell you, we've done a wide variety of things over this morning. Mm-hmm. But I like this old song here, and being that this is a gospel radio station, this is not a gospel song, but it's got a good message behind it. And I think you'll enjoy the message here, because we like to do a couple fast songs and one good old slow song. This is one that kind of hits right in between. Real neat words. Pay close attention to them if you can. One in a number entitled The Condition of Samuel Wilder's Will. 1, 2, 3. almost everything. And on the things he didn't own, he held a claim. And down on Samuel Wilder's roughest track stood a crowded, weather-beaten tin shack. My daddy built it with the slabs from Samuel's mill. Now we'd moved in there against my mother's will. It was blazing hot in the summer's awful heat, and we nearly froze in the winter, snow and sleet. Now the only time that Samuel came around was to raise the rent or to cut them wages down. He gave us just enough pay to get by, and a place to bury loved ones when they die. And I could tell my mother couldn't stand no more, 'cause she took to worrying and walking that cabin floor. Then he called for Samuel Wilder and he came, and we laid him in a grave without a name. Now the next day the sheriff came riding out, and he asked of old Samuel Wilder's whereabouts. And then 1 year later he was searching still. Said, I guess we might as well just read the will. And he read to the family that works for me, my entire place I do hereby decree, on condition that upon my grave you'll scribe, Samuel Wilder was a good man after all. Samuel Wilder was a good man after all.
Oh, I love it. That was great.
Good story song. I like those stories.
Oh, I love that. Very cool. All right. So once again, if you guys want to check out their music, you guys are on all the streaming services.
Find us anywhere, and our new record, Mamas Don't Let You Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys, be coming out on January the 19th. So you can get her there, any streaming platform, anywhere you can find it, except for cassette tape. So it'll be out there ready for you to listen to it. I think you're really going to enjoy it, so go and get it just as soon as you can.
Awesome. Very good. All right. And you can find all those dates to see them, because seeing them live, oh my God. No, man, I came away from Jerusalem Ridge and I was just like, cut her in cash.
Well, we appreciate that.
So,
we're glad you enjoyed us.
I was just so blown away. So I'm really glad that you guys made the trek in. So after the show, can you stick around a few minutes?
I think we got a little time.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to try to do this one more call-in with this other guest. So I'll say goodbye to you guys, and I'll say thank you so much for making this trek down here.
We're proud to be here.
We
Glad to
pray
be here.
all of God's blessings on
Well,
you
thank
guys.
you.
Thank
And same to you and everybody listening.
Thank you, and I look forward to having some of your songs on our radio.
Well, that'll work. We appreciate everything you're doing for us, because we really do. This is quite a treat.
Okay. All right, we will see you guys soon.
Sounds
And,
good. Thank
okay,
you.
all
Thank
right,
you so much.
All right. We are on 1100 WSG. I just want to make sure that we are having some sound issues. All right. We are going to try to get the caller. Can you have the caller call again? Call him and ask him to call. Okay. We have a call-in guest that we're going to try to do right now. So we'll see if that comes through. And just so you know, this coming Saturday is the square dance at Murph's, and we hope that you guys will come out for that. And the caller is going to be Danny Campbell, and I know a lot of you know him from Murfreesboro, and so we are going to see if we can get him on the phone, because he's been calling square dance for quite a long time, and so we want to see if we can get him on the line to get a little bit of information for this Saturday's show. Again, if you didn't see Laverne's show today, please tune into that, because there was so much. They did actually different songs. Cutter and Cash and Brennan did different songs on Laverne's show than on our show. So you're going to want to see that. So, all right.
Call from
Danny Campbell.
to accept.
All right, Danny, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Ms. Marie and WSGI Radio. How's everybody doing today?
We're doing good, and I can hear you, but I just hope everybody else can hear you out there.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, Danny, tell us about what you got going on this Saturday.
Oh, we have so much going on. We have a big square dance that we're getting ready to have at Merce Country Music Barn this Saturday. And we're inviting everybody, mom, dad, kids, and all to come to this. This is a family event. So we're excited about it. We're hoping to bring a lot of people out of the house onto the dance floor. I know the weather might get bad, but we're going to enjoy ourselves while we can.
Very cool. Now, you are no stranger to calling these dances. So can you give people a little bit of background on your history?
Sure, love to. My dad used to dance on the Grand Ole Opry from 1953 to 1956 with Ralph Sloan and the Tennessee Travelers. Well, my dad's called square dances as long as I can remember. So as I grew up with the bluegrass and the country field back in the days, then I began to call square dances about 74, 75, 9, 10 years of age, and I never.
Nice. Wow, that is so cool that yeah, that is quite a history. Excellent. Well, we definitely are looking forward to this Saturday night and having you call for us. And I did hear that you don't need a partner and you don't need any experience. You can just show on up and we will teach you some stuff. And, like the guys said earlier, bluegrass music is so much fun. And so,
Yes.
Excellent. So what else we have a few minutes. What other stuff would you like to tell our audience?
Well, like you said, you do not have to have a partner. You can bring a partner, but if you don't have a partner, we're hoping and fingers crossed there'll be so many people there that we can partner you up with different ones, and we'll couple up 4, and we'll do so many different square dance sets, and we'll enjoy the evening with great music and friends. So we're just hoping that this will be a good evening for everybody to come out and remember and hopefully start doing this on a regular basis.
Oh, that would be great if we could do this like at least once a month, at least. That would be wonderful.
Well, that's what we're hoping, fingers crossed. Nothing guaranteed yet, and it has everything to do with the people. So if the people show up, then we can possibly work this out, But this weekend could be a bad weekend because of the weather, but we're going to think positive, and we're going to hope and pray that the weather holds off until we get this accomplished. So it's a good weekend to do dancing.
Now, if people want to get a hold of you, is the best way to send you a message on Messenger? Because I noticed you're on Facebook.
Well, I do have Facebook.
Okay.
Yes.
So
and they can, they type in Danny Campbell on Facebook and look me up, and they can send me a message on a messenger as well. But you already gave the address, so if you'll do that again, because I'm very mind-boggling with addresses sometimes, and we want to make sure that nobody misses the exit, and we want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to come out and enjoy themselves this weekend.
All right, that address is 3336 Winters Road in Cedar Hill, Tennessee. And the phone number, in case you get lost or you want to call and reserve a table, that is 615-505-2390. Again, that's 615-505-2390. If you're in Robertson County, beware. There's another barn that's called the Murphy Barn, and it's not that one. This is different. This is Murph's Country Music Barn. It's in Cedar Hill. And they have a great Facebook page with a ton of photos, so you can go to that. And then, Danny Campbell is an expert square dance caller. And his friend, the fiddler, right, Kathy Kuhn?
Yes.
She's going to be coming.
Yes, very well known, professional as they come.
Awesome. So that I know is one thing that a lot of the seasoned square dance people always ask, well, who's going to be on fiddle?
That is correct. And, it's not just any fiddler. And I'm not being ugly, but it takes a good fiddle player that's done square dances. And I've worked with Kathy in the past, and I've worked with a lot of good fiddle players in the past. And it's not just a everyday fiddle player. They have to be able to hold time, play the right music, and these dancers really listen for that. So when they're wearing these taps and they're dancing on that floor, they want that music to stay the same throughout the whole entire set. Some fiddle players just don't have the durability to hold that long note like that, but when you've got good music and good fiddlers like we're going to have this Saturday night, you can guarantee the show will go on and everybody will have a good time.
Awesome. That is great information. Thank you so much, Danny. We're really looking forward to this Saturday. And thank you for coming on the show. We're going to have to say goodbye now, and we'll see you Saturday night at Murph's.
Thank you for involving me on WSGI, and y'all have a great day, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Come 6:30, and we'll show you the sets. How's that?
All right. Sounds great. Thanks, Danny. God
Thank
bless.
you. Have a great day.
You too. All right. Thank you so much for bearing with me there. I'm so glad we got to have a little word from Danny there. So y'all come out this Saturday to Murph's. All right, we just have like a minute left, so I do need to make sure we get our closing prayer in. So, Heavenly Father, thank you so much for today. Thank you for our guests, our amazing guests. We just ask for a special blessing upon them, that we pray for your perfect will in their lives. And thank you, Lord, that you brought them here to WSGI. Thank you for today. And for everybody who's listening, Heavenly Father, may everything that we say and do glorify you. We love you, we praise you, we need you in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. All right. You have been listening to 1100 WSGI, and I'm going to play another song as we sign off here. We'll see you this Saturday, 1100 WSGI.
Cowboys ain't easy to love and they're harder to hold.